Empires rose and fell, heroes emerged, wars changed the world. This is Syria's story, a land that shaped history, and it's more connected to you than you think. Ready to uncover the epic tale? Let's dive in.
Ancient Syria.
Let's start at the very beginning. Syria's history dates back to the dawn of civilization. Around 3000 BCE, the ancient city of Ebla emerged as one of the world's first great kingdoms. With its vast library of clay tablets, Ebla gave us some of the earliest written records in human history. But Ebla wasn't alone. The coastal city of Ugarit became a hub of trade and culture, inventing one of the earliest alphabets. Imagine that. Your ABCs might have roots in ancient Syria. These early kingdoms set the stage for what was to come, a land so strategically located that every major power wanted a piece of it. The Age of Empires: Assyrians, Babylonians, and Persians. Fast forward to the first millennium BCE, and Syria became a battleground for empires. The Assyrians swept in, known for their brutal military tactics and grand palaces. But their rule didn't last forever. Next came the Babylonians, led by the famous King Nebuchadnezzar. They controlled Syria until the Persians took over in 539 BCE, bringing with them the vast Achaemenid Empire. Syria was now a vital link between the East and the West, a role it would play for centuries to come. The Hellenistic and Roman era, Alexander the Great and beyond. Enter Alexander the Great. In 333 BCE, he marched into Syria, bringing Greek culture and Hellenistic influence. After his death, Syria became part of the Seleucid Empire, named after one of Alexander's generals. But the Romans had their eyes on Syria too. By 64 BCE, it became a Roman province, and cities like Palmyra flourished as trade hubs. Palmyra's Queen Zenobia even dared to challenge Rome itself, declaring independence in the 3rd century CE. Though her rebellion was crushed, her legacy lives on as a symbol of Syrian resilience. The Islamic Caliphates. In the 7th century, everything changed. The rise of Islam brought Syria under the rule of the Umayyad Caliphate, with Damascus as its capital. The Umayyad Mosque, built during this time, remains one of the oldest and most magnificent mosques in the world. Syria became the heart of the Islamic world, a center of learning, culture, and power. But as the caliphates shifted, so did control over Syria. The Abbasids, Fatimids, and Seljuks all left their mark, each contributing to Syria's rich tapestry of history. The Crusades and the Ayyubids. By the 11th century, Syria was caught in the crossfire of the Crusades. European crusaders established kingdoms along the coast, but they faced fierce resistance from Muslim leaders like Saladin, the founder of the Ayyubid dynasty. Saladin's victory at the Battle of Hattin in 1887 was a turning point, reclaiming Jerusalem and much of Syria for the Muslim world. His legacy as a unifier and warrior still resonates today. The Ottoman Empire. For over 400 years, Syria was part of the mighty Ottoman Empire. From 1516 to 1918, the Ottomans ruled with an iron fist, but also brought stability and infrastructure. Cities like Aleppo and Damascus thrived as commercial and cultural centers. However, by the 19th century, the empire began to decline, and Syria became a hotbed of nationalist movements, setting the stage for the modern era. The 20th century, from French Mandate to independence. After World War I, the Ottoman Empire collapsed, and Syria fell under French control as a mandate. The French divided the region, sowing seeds of discord that still affect the Middle East today. But Syrians fought for their freedom, and in 1946, Syria finally gained independence. The following decades saw political instability, coups, and the rise of Hafez al-Assad in 1970, whose family would dominate Syrian politics for decades. The 21st century, Civil War and beyond. The 21st century brought unimaginable challenges. In 2011, the Syrian Civil War erupted, fueled by the Arab Spring and decades of repression. The conflict has devastated the country, displacing millions and drawing in global powers. Yet amid the ruins, Syrians continue to fight for a better future. The story of Syria is far from over. And there you have it, the epic history of Syria, a land that has endured empires, wars, and revolutions, yet remains a beacon of resilience and hope. Tell me in the comments, which era of Syrian history fascinated you the most? Was it the ancient kingdoms, the Islamic Golden Age, or the modern struggles? Let's keep the conversation going. If you found this journey through time fascinating, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into history. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.